What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wizard's Chest. I am Kyle. You know by clicking on what you clicked on that it's time for a toy haul today. I have got some awesome stuff per usual, or else I would not be showing you guys and gals. Let's see what's been going on. A lot of reveals. Let's talk about Game of Thrones for a second. So if you follow Game of Thrones, I won't be giving any spoilers, so don't worry, you don't have to turn it off or anything. Spoiler free, but I will say that I thought a lot more would have happened by now. The first two episodes, a lot of setup, a lot of preamble. Everybody's just kind of sitting around talking, and I'm ready for some shit to go down. So hopefully, by the preview that they showed us from the end of episode 2, that will be going down in the third episode. The second complaint that I have is that I thought these were all going to be like an hour and a half, if not longer, per episode. The first one was 54 minutes, the second one was 58 minutes, so yeah, kind of sucks. I'm just watching people sitting around castles and everybody's just kind of meeting up, so let's get with some shit, let's get it going. There's only 4 more episodes left, which seems insane, so... But anyways, I will be very interested to see how they wrap this up in 4 episodes. But anyways, what else has been going on? Oh, the Star Wars trailer that dropped, Rise of Skywalker. That was pretty damn interesting. They had the laugh from Palpatine come in. Don't know how I feel about that. I kind of mentioned this on my Facebook page, but they've never had an evil Force ghost in Star Wars before. I had a lot of people comment saying that he's a Force ghost come back. Well, I'm not buying that because they've never had an evil Sith, space, or Force ghost. I keep wanting to say space ghost, coast to coast. But I mean, when I first saw it, my reaction was out of this world. I was just laughing and confused and happy and all sorts of emotions running through the old wizard. But anywho, very excited about that. And Endgame. I still have the first 3 figures that I bought from Walmart, actually. Walmart and Target. So the 2-pack that they have with Hawkeye and Black Widow, I picked that up, and then they have Captain America as a standalone. But then in the 2-pack, there's Ant-Man, Nebula, and Iron Man. So they can be on their new suits and everything. But it just feels weird going and buying the same pack. Especially when the heads, I have them all right here, ready to go. But this is a really shitty sculpt and paint job for Ant-Man. Nebula actually looks pretty good. I'll give them that. Nebula looks good. But then Iron Man, just another super cheap, quick, get it out in production kind of Iron Man head. But because I have so many other faces, I can easily swap it out. But yeah, it'd have been nice to get some quality product nonetheless. So I still need to buy those, but anyways, let's get into the stuff that I have purchased recently. And I went to a new toy store to which I am going to release a toy hunting video coming up pretty soon. It's at the Vista Ridge Mall. It's called Jaden's Toys, I believe. And there was some good deals in there. Some stuff was kind of high in cost, but other stuff was reasonable. I picked this up for $20. It is the Toy Biz X-Men's Wolverine Danger Room, the combat cave, so he can practice his skills, sharpen Wolverine's combat skills. There's different little functions within this play set, specifically made for Wolverine. It is very cool. I've seen many reviews. The box is in really good condition. It is complete, so I will be putting this together here in a minute, and we'll be taking a look at it. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, shall we? Ah, yeah! Alright, so I know this is supposed to make these things work, but I've been fiddle-faddling with it and I can't seem to get it, so this is how it's supposed to work. He's supposed to slash, and then he can cut Magneto open, and then of course scoot over here, twist and shout his way to sharpening his fighting skills against the evil ball with saws and smaller balls on it. It's still pretty cool. It's Toy Biz. Come on. And he can slide back. Oh yeah. What are you gonna do now, huh, Magneto? Danger Room. Ooh, I love that X-Men Toy Biz stuff. I need more. More, please. Where did I get this? Where did I get this? Anyways, I got this somewhere. I can't remember where I picked this up at for the life of me. So it's Thor, Rocket Raccoon, and Teenage Groot. It is a Toys R Us exclusive pack, so this will be staying in the package just because I'm cool like that. I do have the first Rocket Raccoon when he's in the orange suit, and I actually like him better in that one. I think it stands out a little bit more against his dark fur and whatnot. I do have the Build-A-Figure. Sorry, my dog's digging in the carpet right now. Ruffles. I do have the Build-A-Figure Groot and the regular Groot that came out all together. But it is cool to have this one, even though his eyes are bugging out. Really crazy, like he's been smoking that wacky tobacco or something. And I really do like this Thor, even though it's kind of monochromatic. I might come in with a little bitty paintbrush and do some baby blue on the little metal bits right there to kind of show like that glowing lightning that he has. And yeah, looks pretty sweet. So glad I picked this up, and I'm pretty sure I got a good deal on it. I just wish I could remember where I got it. Come from a land where the ice and snow and the midnight sun and the hot springs blow. Look at those creepy eyes. Alright, next up at DFW Toy Stash. That's where I got it. I got this at DFW Toy Stash. As well as this. They did have the Peter Venkman and Ray Stantz there. But I just went ahead and picked this guy up because I think I can get the other two for $10 cheaper online. So I might do that. Or I might not. I changed my mind. I will go support my local toy store because it's people like me that buy stuff online all the time that are driving these companies out of business. And I love going to toy stores. So I will pay the little bit extra to go there and get that. But I did pick this guy up. He is super heavy, looks awesome. It is from the Real Ghostbusters. This is Series 10. And you can also build the facade, I guess, of the firehouse. So yeah. Don't think I will be building that because I don't have any of the movie figures. I just like the Real Ghostbusters, not the Real Ghostbusters. It makes sense. But yeah, let's go ahead and bust him out real quick, shall we? Woo! Stay puffed! Alright, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Very limited articulation, as to be expected, but he can go back and forth on his head a little bit. It's still a pretty good representation of the caricature. Looks pretty good. think I got a little schmutz, little stain. It looks like it's coming off, but looks good, looks cool. All right, next up is the Pan's Labyrinth Fawn. I've been waiting on this guy for a while. He is the one that I wanted most of all, and like I suspected, the detail is amazing. He's got, you know, he's turning into wood. He's half goat, half tree kind of thing, and he's got the little carrying pouch, little, I don't know what you call that thing, but it's where the fairies come out of. He's got a bone, he's got his dagger, he's got his satchel, and I will be taking out Ophelia as well. So let's go ahead and bust them out, because I am super excited to have this guy finally. Alright, here is the Fawn from Pan's Labyrinth. Awesome, awesome paint job and sculpt. All those little details. There's the little dagger. So there's the dagger. Pretty awesome. Bone. The satchel, which looks awesome. And then the little carrying case for the fairies. But just look at that. That is awesome. Can be tricky to get into a standing pose. So here is Ophelia. Pretty good sculpt and paint job. She comes with the book, which closes and opens. Oops. Pretty freaking sweet. And then the stone, which is super heavy. And then his eye comes out. Pretty sweet. And then the fairies. Oops. Looks like a wing just broke off. That's pretty that sucks. So be careful with your fairies. And the key. So now I just need the Pale Man. Alright, next up at Dallas Vintage Toys, I picked up the Micro Machines Star Wars Planet Dagobah from The Empire Strikes Back. I do like these, especially the cover art. You got the painted scenes. It looks like a Ralph McQuarrie painting. And you got the little swamp monster spitting R2-D2 out. You got Yoda. You got the Obi-Wan Kenobi spirit. And Darth Vader coming out of the woods there. So very, very cool. I can't decide if I'm going to leave this in the package. I like how it's displayed. It's got the figures up here, and I like that. So until I can find room to actually have it out in the open and displayed, it shall remain boxed. Yoda. Dagobah. Authentic figures. Special tree makes Darth Vader appear and disappear. How cool. R2-D2 pops out of the monster's mouth. That's pretty sweet. Alright, last but not least are probably the ones that I am most excited about. I got two, that's right, two Mythic Legions characters. The first one here is an assassin. It is a Gracia the Slitherer. But yeah, I read his little bio that they have for each of these figures right down there, and he is an assassin. Looks super, super cool. And as well as, what's this guy's name? Faunus. Makes sense. He looks like a faun. But ever since they were releasing, what is this, wave 3 or 2 or 3, maybe 4, 5, 6, or 7, I can't remember. But anyways, I read the comic book series Sweet Tooth, where it's half, the main protagonist is like half boy, half deer, and it reminded me of this guy. Plus, he's like a Mythic Legion. Cool, I just love these Four Horsemen figures. They're so awesome. It's right in my realm of fantasy, so this is very cool. So let's go ahead and bust these guys out and get my dirty little hands on them, because they are gorgeous. Right here are the Mythic Legions. Per usual, fantastic sculpt, articulation, painting. Got some real cloth goods this time on both of them. Just look at all the little details. It's crazy. And of course, a lot of this is interchangeable, so you can swap out parts. You got his swords. And his staff. Here are more accessories that came with both of them. That actually does fit inside. I don't know what these pieces are for. I'll have to do some research, but they obviously fit in somewhere. Couple swords. Pop that off. That's what's great about Mythic Legions. So many different interchangeable parts. I guess I can stand this guy up. Pretty sweet. Oh, hey, Ruffles. What's up? Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. Alright, everybody, that wraps up this week's toy haul. Be sure to look out for the new toy hunting video that I mentioned earlier coming out in a few days, as well as another toy haul. You know the routine. Every 3 or 4 days I'm going to post a video, so be on the lookout. Thanks for watching this, and if you haven't done so, click that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. And give this video a share, and I will talk to you guys later on down the road. Bye-bye!